Welcome back guys to another episode of Re-Monster, but in the last episode, we saw that Goburou brought his human girlfriends to Human Town to see if they wanted to live here or with him, and all the girls chose to stay with him, and in that town, he saved the princess of Sternbert Kingdom, and because of it, she wanted to have Goburou escort her to the capital. Princess was offering a huge load of money for the job, so Goburou accepted it in the end as his girlfriends pressured him, but when they were on the way, they had to pass through a mountain valley that had a shortcut filled with monster eagles, so Goburou intentionally took the dangerous path to kill the leader of monster eagles to gain skills from it, after which they continued their journey to the capital. Then, as the story continues, they took a stop at a village on the road, but the villagers got scared seeing a monster ogre. They were ready to kill Goburou. So Ruby showed then she's a princess, and seeing a royalty in her power, everyone gave them a way to enter the village. So they goes over to waterfalls to enjoy, and Ruby kept doing mischievous things. Then they went to the hot springs to relax, and after that was done, the villagers threw a small party for the princess and her mens. There one of the guy grabs Dami from her base, so she showed him one hell of a time, after which Goburou challenges the villagers for an alcohol competition for fun, because Goburou was an ogre and can't get drunk, so he naturally won in the end. Then after getting some rest and refilling their supplies, they continue their journey, but on the way the twin sister looked exhausted. So twin sisters said they must have worked a little too much in the village, so they would be fine after some time. So Goburou gives them rest and decided to cook today, but the next day they stopped the carriage because the twin sister was pregnant and the baby inside of them was growing too fast. So Goburou told this to Seiji and Gobji, and they told him not to return to the village or their life would be in danger. And Gobiji even wanted Goburou to know that those children are chipping on the mother's nutrition, because they are humans not ogres, and in time, their belly could tear apart as well. So Goburou was worried, but those sisters said not to be concerned, they will be fine and will give birth to his children. But even after supplying the blood and medicine, the sisters' conditions started to get worse. They had gotten thinner in just a day, so they were in urgent need of nutrition. So Goburou gave them his hand to eat, and due to time constraints, he couldn't cook, but sisters refused to eat it because they didn't want to give Goburou such pain. So Goburou ate the arm and fed them mouth to mouth because they were being stubborn. Goburou said he doesn't want to lose them or his children, so after eating, they found a cave for the childbirth, and the three lord emptied the cave full of bears. There Goburou made beds for the sister and used anesthesia and other healing magic to reduce their pain. But then the delivery pain started to happen, and because they were humans, normal delivery was impossible for them, so there was only one way to save them, and that is surgery, and Goburou is the only one who knows how to do it, so he performed the surgery, and because of it, both babies and the mother's lives were saved. Older sister gave birth to a girl and younger sister gave birth to a little boy, and now, Goburou has become a family man with twin wives. All the girls were happy with a child's arrival, and their Gobiji suggested Goburou that his children are of mixed blood, so he should remove their horn. Apparently the mixed bloods are very rare among ogres, and as a result, they are not accepted by humans or monster society as they are exceptionally strong, but Goburou said he doesn't care and would shower his childs with love. Their Seiji also said all parabellum is with Goburou and suggests to supply nutrition to the children. These two were born as lords and a orb in their hand, probably because Goburou has a dragon spheres inside him. So he named the girl Oro and Argento for the boy. Then Goburou said that he wishes to stay together as a family with them, and both sister had the same wish. Then afterwards, he left to hunt down some rare monsters and saw a beautiful deer. He knew this was a boss class monster and could barely win against it, yet Goburou prepared himself for the fight, but the deer refused to fight and dropped its horn down for Goburou and ran off. So Goburou thought he could gain skills with it, but remembers his childs need this as well. So he stored it in the item box for the kids and moves on a bit further. There he saw a party of humans and demi-humans were taking on some monsters, but the monster leader's attack got them on the verge of defeat, so Goburou intervenes and shot the thing down. So Goburou wanted to have that monster, but the leader of that party was giving off some strong vibes, so instead of fighting, Goburou bargains them with healing potions and food in exchange for this monster. So Baylor lets Goburou have that monster and he goes off in his way. But even Baylor felt that fighting Goburou would have been an end game for them, after which Goburou returns back to the cave and gets a warm welcome from his children and wives. And there they feed the kids that horn and they started to get powerful, and not just them, Goburou and Red Hair also got new skills eating that horn, and Goburou realized it was a good decision that he didn't fought that white deer, because he's nowhere near its level. Then everyone goes to sleep at night and Goburou was still thinking of the skills he got from that deer, but when he goes to sleep again, system showed up as he got enough experience to evolve again, but suddenly some error slows down the process, but still the system found a way out of it and the evolution got complete. Then in the morning everyone saw a new Goburou in front of them. And right there, our episode 10 comes to an end, but if you haven't seen the last episodes of this anime, then I have made a playlist where you could watch all the episode, playlist link in the description, so watch the previous episodes to understand the storyline. Until then, take care.